Hi everyone and welcome to our channel Biodiversity and Conservation by Ambik Prasad Research Foundation. So today we will talk about some specific topic, that is Cymbidium species available in India. So let's get started. So first come our Cymbidium alloifolium. So Cymbidium alloifolium is an epiphytic orchid, and one more thing is that it is what Cymbidium mainly genus, what signifies means how you can identify it. So basically, due to their morphology as characteristics, they have a very big, or you can say very large leaf is there. So for that, very bunch and very mean large in size, or you can say it is very longer than any of the orchid species. So Cymbidium that holds such type of morphology, so for that it is easily to distinguish between other orchid species. And one more thing is that some Cymbidium signify, or you can say indicate, the perennial stream or water bodies inside the forest areas. So first we'll talk about on Cymbidium alloifolium. So other name of Cymbidium alloifolium is alloy-leafed Cymbidium, and it is mainly found in, you can say, places where you can find it in rocks or another tree trunk of any host plant. They have sometimes it is a very big plant such as Mangifera indica, then Maduka longifolia sometimes, but has a very mainly it is on very mean the plant, or you can say the tree trunk, which has a very thick it has a very thick type of trunk. From that the Cymbidium will only be seen, and it is mainly sometimes we mainly see this at specifically at near the water bodies areas, or you can say it indicates at the perennial stream areas. And it has also some medicinal aspects, because the leaf is has a very good or you can say is used as medicinal purposes by many traditional healers. Then the flowering period. The flowering period is from April to August, and the elevation is 200 to 1500 meter. And you can see the color variation. You will don't get confused with Cymbidium bicolor, because Cymbidium bicolor has a very distinguished character, or you can say from alloifolium, because you can see at their dorsal sepals and dorsal petals they have a very lining type of red color is there, but in Cymbidium bicolor it is not there. You will see in later slides. And in India, where you can found it mainly in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, West Bengal, Uttarakhand, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Odisha, Jharkhand, and many others are there. So it is, you can say, commonly available, just like you can say Vanda testata or Vanda testacea. So it is common in many parts of India. So let's move to our next orchid species. Then comes to our Cymbidium bicolor. So as you can see, I have written over there, there are two subspecies of Cymbidium bicolor, means it has a very further it is has a subspecies of Cymbidium bicolor. So it is very difficult, or you can say very minute detailing are there, which makes it different from one another. So Cymbidium bicolor, as I have told, you will never get confused with Cymbidium alloifolium, as I have told that the at the dorsal and the dorsal sepals and dorsal petals, lateral petals, and at the petals and sepals area, the color of this is red in color, mean fully red in color, not like alloifolium. And one more thing is that the lip variation. As you can see, the lip is not fully red, it has some dotted red are there. So from that you can distinguish. And there are two subspecies, a Cymbidium bicolor subspecies obtusum and Cymbidium bicolor subspecies pubescens. So these are two subspecies of it, and commonly it is known as two-colored Cymbidium because you can see it has a very distinguished type of color variation is that. So from that it is given like two-colored Cymbidium. And you can see that it mainly flowering period is from February to April, and elevation is 400 to 1500 meter. And the flower have brown scarious basal sheaths, as you can see it over here. So it is very much easier, or you can say very much harder. It depends on both how you will see only at the minute detailing of this Cymbidium species. And in India you will found in Odisha, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. So in this specific region this Cymbidium bicolor may be found. Then comes to our Cymbidium cochlear. So in this you will see that the flowering is from November to March, and it is epiphytic, but sometimes it is terrestrial also. So never get confused that it will be only seen in an epiphytic habitat, but it will be only other aspects. You can also see this in terrestrial orchid also. And the elevation is normally 1000 to 2000 meter. And in Cymbidium cochlearum you can see it has a greenish, or you can say outer yellowish type color is there, and the leaf variation is like you can say not irregular in shape, and it has a dotted of red at the lip, and that's how you will distinguish it. This is very much different from every Cymbidium species. And another fact is that in India you will found this in Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim and West Bengal. So in this specific region you will find Cymbidium cochlearia. So now move to our next Cymbidium species. Cymbidium cyperifolium. So Cymbidium cyperifolium, it is also an epiphytic orchid, and one more thing is that it is the inflorescence is shorter than the leaves, means shorter lateral sepals with unequal lobed blunt apex. So these are the main characteristics how you can find it. So it is somewhat similar to our previous one, that is similar cochlearia, but what makes it different is that the leaf variation, and it has a very unequal in size. So the flowering period is from November to April, and the elevation is 700 to 1800 meter. So that's how you will distinguish it. You can see at the first picture I have given their habitat, mean how you morphology of this particular plant, mean the leaf, as you can see, the leaves are very narrower yet very long, so it is quite different from every Cymbidium species. But without flowering, it is very hard to detect that it is Cymbidium cyperifolium. So now move to our next Cymbidium species. So now we will talk about Cymbidium dianum. So Cymbidium dianum, as you will never or ever get confused with Cymbidium alloifolium or Cymbidium cyperifolium, because cyperifolium without flowering you will get confused that maybe it will be Cymbidium dianum, but no, because the flower, as you can see, the flower sepals petals are irregular in shape, and the lip variation. What makes it different is the lip. So again, if you will ever want to identify any of the Cymbidium species, because somewhat every Cymbidium are look same from distance, because every Cymbidium species they have an inflorescence that mean hanging at their mean at the tree, so you will get confused by that. Maybe it will be Cymbidium that you are known. So, but before that, always look through the inflorescence part. So here you can see, I have given also the mean flower close up of the flower. So from that you can get to know that the leaf variation is very much different from every or other Cymbidium species, and it is whitish in color, pure whitish, and the flowering period is from August to December, and the elevation is 500 to 2000, 500 to 2000 meter. And in India, it is found in Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and West Bengal. So in this specific region, you will find this Cymbidium dianum. Now comes to our Cymbidium devonianum. So Cymbidium devonianum is an epiphytic orchid, and you can see it has a very beautiful type of flower that are hanging in there. I mean it like a, I mean you can say a chandelier type structure, or you can say it looks just like a chandelier. So one more thing is that you can see it is very much different from every other Cymbidium species, and you can see the color variation of the flowers and the leaf part. So here you can distinguish it is a reddish and yellowish mixture is that in the flower color, and the lip is purely white, and at the side end it has a pink in color. So the flowering period is from May to July, and it is an epiphytic orchid as you can see in this first picture, and the elevation is from 1000 to 2500 meter. And in India, it is found in Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and West Bengal. Then comes to our Cymbidium virinum. So in this, it is a terrestrial orchid. So from every orchid species, some are terrestrial, and genus is differentiated as some are terrestrial means they are wholly terrestrial, means some maybe are epiphytic, but maximum are terrestrial as per some genus is there. But in Cymbidium genus, there are two type of habitat, or you can habit you can found, like it can be epiphytic and it can be terrestrial. Mean it half divided by epiphytic and halves are terrestrial. So never get confused that it is always be epiphytic. Sometimes some species are there, Cymbidium species are there which are terrestrial also. Then in this you can see the leaves are not very much harder than any other Cymbidium species. It has a very smooth, or not you can say very light in weight, and the flowering period is from March to April, and the elevation is from 800 to 2000 meter. And in India you will basically found in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and West Bengal. So in this specific region you will find this particular orchid. Then move to our next Cymbidium species. Then comes to our Cymbidium elegans. So Cymbidium elegans, you can see here the leaf, how it is the leaves are there, and where it the tree trunk, it is an epiphytic orchid, so you will find it at the tree trunk, and the flowering period is from October to January. The elevation is from 1000 to 2800 meter, and you can say it is a purely yellow in color, so you will never get confused with any other Cymbidium species. It has a unique type of color is there, and you can see the flower arrangement in also such like a tube in structure. So then a Cymbidium elegans is also found in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, and West Bengal. Then move to our next Cymbidium species. Then comes to our Cymbidium ensifolium. So Cymbidium ensifolium is green in color. So one more thing is that from net I have get only a very few photos of this, means it has also very mean less photograph or less distribution is there in India. So in some specific region of India it is found, and the flowering period is from September to April. And one more thing, it is a terrestrial orchid, and the elevation is from 500 to 1900 meter. And in India you will found in many places such as Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So these are some of the places where you will find this Cymbidium ensifolia. Then move to our next Cymbidium species. Then move to our Cymbidium erythraeum. So Cymbidium erythraeum, it is also an terrestrial orchid, and the flowering period is from September to November, and the elevation is from 1000 to 400 to 2800 meter. And one more thing is that Cymbidium erythraeum, as I have seen from many literature aspects, that just looks like this. Some other Cymbidium species are there, but what makes it different is the only leaf variation. The leaf has color, you can see it has a very clear color or very clear marks is there, which makes it different from other Cymbidium species. So never get confused as Cymbidium erythraeum and other species of Cymbidium. And the flowering period is from September to November, as I have told. So at that time you will definitely found in some specific region. So in India it is found in Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim and West Bengal. So in this specific region you will find this orchid. Then move to our next Cymbidium species. So these are some of the Cymbidium species that are in India, but there are more Cymbidium species. I have only talked about some of the Cymbidium species. So thank you for watching. Hope you will like this video. Keep subscribing to our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so you will get our upcoming videos. So thank you for watching. Thank you.